command chamber was built to intimidate. Towering ceilings, glowing symbols of conquest, and generals who had crushed dozens of civilizations. When the human delegation entered, the aliens expected armored warriors or towering machines. Instead, they saw a woman who looked calm, almost unremarkable. She stood straight, hands relaxed, eyes observant. No visible weapons, no enhancements. To the alien generals, strength was obvious. Muscle, size, firepower. This woman showed none of that. They whispered among themselves, dismissing her as a token representative. "She's delicate," one general said openly. The woman said nothing. What the aliens failed to understand was that humans had learned long ago that true strength didn't need to announce itself. Humans survived not by appearing powerful, but by adapting, learning, and striking only when necessary. By marking her as weak, the aliens revealed their greatest flaw. They judged enemies by appearance, not capability. That assumption shaped every decision that followed, and it was the moment the war was already lost, before it ever began. To prove human inferiority, the Alien Council ordered a public demonstration. They summoned their toughest soldiers, elite warriors engineered for combat, undefeated across multiple star systems. The message was clear: humans would be humiliated before any negotiation. The woman stepped into the arena alone, no armor, no weapons, no fear. The audience mocked her silence. They mistook calm for weakness. The signal sounded, and the first alien charged with overwhelming force. But before his strike landed, she moved, redirecting his momentum, targeting pressure points, using his own mass against him. He hit the ground hard, unable to stand. Before the crowd could react, the second and third soldiers attacked together. They fell just as quickly. Her movements were efficient, precise, and controlled, every action deliberate. She wasn't fighting to impress, she was ending the threat. Within moments, the arena was silent. The strongest soldiers lay defeated, alive but helpless. The aliens had wanted a demonstration. They got one, just not the one they expected. Shaken by what they witnessed, the alien commanders demanded an explanation. They wanted to know what kind of weapon she was, what enhancements she carried, what secret technology humans had hidden. Her answer unsettled them. "Nothing special," she said. "Standard human training." That response terrified them more than any advanced weapon. She explained that humans didn't rely solely on strength or technology. They studied enemies relentlessly. Movement patterns, decision-making, weaknesses, psychology. Human combat doctrine was built around adaptability. Humans treated war like a complex problem, not a contest of force. Where aliens relied on overwhelming power, humans relied on efficiency. Where aliens charged, humans waited. Where aliens boasted, humans prepared. The woman wasn't exceptional because she was stronger than others. She was exceptional because she represented a species that learned from every failure and survived impossible odds. And now the aliens were beginning to understand. If this was standard, then humanity itself was the real threat. Humiliated but unwilling to retreat, the alien high command escalated. Fleets were mobilized. Planet-destroying weapons were armed. The council declared that Earth would kneel or burn. The woman was summoned again, this time under guard. "You will surrender," the alien general thundered, "or your world will be erased." She listened patiently. Then she shook her head. "If you attack," she said calmly, "you will lose." The chamber erupted in laughter. How could one human threaten an empire? Without another word, she activated a small device. Screens around the chamber lit up, alien supply lines disabled, fleet navigation systems compromised, command codes overridden. Entire armadas froze in space, powerless. Human countermeasures had already been deployed. The invasion hadn't been anticipated. It had been prepared for. The laughter stopped. Panic spread through the alien leadership. They hadn't fired a single shot, yet their invasion plan had collapsed. Their greatest weapons were useless, their fleets stranded. The woman spoke one final time. "You marked me as weak," she said. "That's why this war is over. Humans didn't need to destroy worlds to win. They ended conflicts before they began, by removing the enemy's ability to fight at all. There were no explosions, no heroic last stands, just silence and surrender." The Alien Council rescinded the invasion order immediately, not out of mercy, but survival. The war ended without a single human casualty, because the most dangerous battles are the ones never fought. Stories spread, not of human fleets or planet killers, but of a single woman who dismantled an empire without raising her voice. Her name was never recorded. Humans didn't seek legends, they preferred results, and the galaxy learned a lesson it would never forget. Humans don't look dangerous. They don't need to. Because when humans are marked as weak, they adapt. When they are underestimated, they prepare. And when they decide to fight, wars end before they even begin.